when they want to play a free kick, they form a defensive wall. And then the opposition to protect the goal. There is a gap. The team tries to stay within that wall to create a gap, an opening, so that their own player can kick the ball through that particular gap or opening so that it can enter into the net. There is a hedge around your life, and Satan is trying to find a gap where he can strike. And he can't get it except he gets cooperation from us. Ezekiel chapter 13 and verse 5. Go to verse 4. This is the first step. O Israel, thy prophets, or you say thy shepherds, are like foxes in the desert. You have not gone up into the gap, neither have you made a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of the battle of the Lord. Nobody will willfully do anything to damage themselves, but in ignorance, as Paul said, we shouldn't be ignorant of his devices, lest he has an advantage or undue advantage over us. In ignorance, people can do things that open up the gap and allow the enemy to come in, because whatever happens in the natural has first of all happened in the spirit. The day of the battle there is the day the person of that evil day haven't done all to stand. He stands or she stands, and they're fighting the good fight of faith. I'm trying to tell you that whether or not that person will win that battle is if there are no gaps in the hedge of that person. And in order for us to be guaranteed that there are no gaps, every person must have some form of intercessory prayer going into the life of that person. And this is the first thing we're called to. In other words, we have to be making intercession for one another. The sound of a Christian, a brother, or a person you know going through some difficulty there should spark that compassion in your heart to make intercession for that person. And the issue about prayer is when you start making intercession for others from a place of kindness and compassion, God becomes the rear guard of your life. He told them there in the book of Isaiah, he says, I'll be the rear guard. The rear guard means the places where you have blind spots, he will protect and back you there. And so you are guaranteed that God backs and protects you through praying for people.